Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this crazy world we're living in. And what I'm going to talk about in this video are the two sisters still missing in Aberdeen, the twin sisters, part of triplets, Eliza and Henrietta. Where are they? Eliza and Henrietta have been disappeared now for over 2 weeks. Um, so what happened? So they went out for a walk for some reason at 2 o'clock in the morning from the house, the flat that they shared together in Aberdeen, and disappeared. So we have a couple of last CCTV images of them that the police have released. The first one they released was this one, when they were striding very purposefully towards the River Dee. This is where they've disappeared, unfortunately, near the river. They crossed the bridge, they went on the footpath, but the police have no evidence, no CCTV evidence of them emerging from that footpath. So it is the police's opinion that they have gone in the river for some reason, either deliberately, maybe slipped in the river, pushed in the river, but the police have been conducting big searches of the river using their dive teams, helicopters, dogs, etc. It then emerged that the day before they went missing, they had been down to this path by the river as well, and CCTV footage. This is the CCTV footage that emerged from the day before they went missing. As you can see, they're dressed very similarly. They're dressed nicely, coats, jackets, scarves. This lady has got a bag around her shoulder. This lady might be carrying a small bag, but it's not, we can't see it very well. The day before, they had rucksacks on, both of them, and apparently they returned to their property with those rucksacks. What were they doing the day before? Why were they down by the river at 2:10 in the morning? They then sent a text. So they took one mobile phone with them that night that they disappeared, or that early morning when they disappeared. They took one mobile with them, but one mobile. Well, actually, the police said they found mobiles in the flat. Now, that is probably the other mobile, and maybe they've got old mobiles there. The police, of course, will be going through all their data, all their electronic equipment, trying to find any record there might be of mental illness. Is this something they planned? Is this a question of unaliving themselves? Have they run off somewhere? Because they then sent a message to their landlady at 2 o'clock in the morning, or 12 minutes past 2, to say they would not be returning to the flat. And this is why, apparently, the landlady got suspicious, or got worried, is probably a better word to say, entered the property, saw that all their belongings were still there, and then worried that the sisters were not there. And because of this strange text she'd received in the early hours of the morning, it was the landlady, in fact, that contacted the police. So as you can imagine, these two girls' families are desperate. As I say, they are two sisters, part of triplets. They are identical. Their third triplet, Edith, she's a non-identical triplet. They also have a brother. They have their mother and father, all in Hungary. So, wondering what's happened to them. Now, I just want to say one thing, which is a little bit unpleasant, but if those girls have gone into the river, from experience of covering cases where people go into the river, it seems to take about 3 weeks before they seem to, because of chemical reactions that go on in the body, they can bob to the surface. I've seen it quite a few cases, round about 3 weeks that they appear, which we're coming up to now. It will be 3 weeks Let's see, what was the actual date that they went missing? Now, there's no update whatsoever from the last time we looked at Police Scotland. In fact, I'm struggling now to find anything about them on there because, of course, there's news on there. The news is constantly updated. And, you know, the sisters' news has gone sort of to the back, if you like. Anyway, they're still searching for them. Let's see what was 7th of January. So the 7th of January was a Tuesday. So, yeah, next Tuesday, the 28th of January, will be 3 weeks, 21 days. That just something I've noticed. I do feel that that's about an average where bodies do pop up. Let's have a look at this video just to give us a summary. And then I'm going to tell you, just let you know what's going on in Hungary, what they're saying in Hungary. So I've got a video to show you of a Hungarian journalist. It's not this one. This is just a summary of what's happened so far. Let's see.
2-year-old sisters Eliza and Henrietta. Police are seeking public help to find 32-year-old sisters Eliza and Henrietta Huszti, missing from Aberdeen city centre. They were last seen on January the 7th, 2025. CCTV captured Eliza and Henrietta on Market Street at Victoria Bridge around 2:12 a.m. They crossed the bridge, turning right onto a footpath by the River Dee towards Aberdeen Boat Club. Both sisters are white, slim, with long brown hair. Chief Inspector Darren Bruce stated, extensive inquiries are ongoing, involving local officers, police dogs, and the Marine Unit, focusing on the Torry side of Victoria Bridge. Businesses near South Esplanade and Menzies Road are urged to review CCTV from early January 7th. Anyone with dashcam footage or information should contact 101, quoting incident number 0735. We urge anyone who has seen them or who has any information regarding their whereabouts to please contact us, said Chief Inspector Bruce.
So that's a very sort of small summary, if you like, of what's happened so far. So the police have given a little bit of information. They released that second CCTV footage. No doubt they'll have more CCTV footage. They'll know more, they'll have looked at the girls' devices that were left in the flat by now. Maybe they'll have more information, but they haven't released a press conference for a couple of days now. They haven't released any more information since they released this CCTV that showed the girls in the same area the day before. Why were they there the day before? Were they, sussing out the area? Were they planning what they were going to do? Or is this a tragic accident? Let me just show you this. So, yeah, and then apparently I did a video a few days ago. Apparently their third triplet, Edith, had a premonition that something bad was going to happen, because it seems like at Christmas, New Year, even 2 days before these girls disappeared, they spoke to their mum. Everything seemed fine. They've not, as far as the information we're being released at the moment, there is no indication that these two women would want to unalive themselves. Born in Hungary, been living in Aberdeen for 6 years, both working, supposedly saving up to buy their own place. This is what we know so far, but there'll be a lot out there, of course, that we don't know. Okay, so I want to show you this video now, because of course in Hungary, this is a big case as well, because everybody wants to know what has happened to these girls. So let's have a look at what there's a Hungarian journalist has come over, to try and find out, establish what's going on, and we're going to watch her interview. Let's see.
It's really strange how they disappear. Nobody knows what happened. Not even the family knows what happened. I thought, as a Hungarian reporter, that I have to come here and just go on the same way where they went to the place where they just disappear.
How much coverage has been given to the sisters' case in Hungary?
Not much,
Not much.
unfortunately. Lots of newspaper writing about it, and two big television in Hungary, as mine as well, TV2. We would like to know everything what happened here, but not much information. It's not just two missing person and print it once. That it seems like Scottish people and press and Hungarian people and press wants the truth, what happened to them. And I think all of us believe that they are still alive and they just hide it somewhere or get lost.
I mean, so that was interesting what she said. Everybody thinks that they're hiding somewhere or got lost. Maybe they have run off, but I personally don't think that. What with none of their possessions, with nothing, they didn't have they had a rucksack the day before when they were seen there, but they didn't, they just had handbags on the actual night. So I think this is a real mystery. It could be that they just had an accident, slipped into the water, or one of them did and the other one tried to help them and went in as well. It could be that they went in there deliberately. It could be that one pushed the other one in. And, there's been so many theories because they're so close, these sisters. What if one had met somebody and maybe the other one was annoyed about it? There's a million theories, aren't there? Well, not quite a million, but there's several theories, but basically nobody knows. It's like they vanished into thin air, and we know people don't vanish into thin air. They're somewhere, they haven't been beamed up. They haven't. Did they get on a boat? Some people are saying, but surely that would have been picked up by the CCTV, so it is a real mystery. The police are still sort of, thinking their main hypothesis, but they're not ruling anything else out, at least. But their main hypothesis is that they don't know how or why, but somehow these ladies have gone into the river. Now, it just seems strange to me that nothing has been found. Even if they did fall into the river, surely their bag would come off or something would have been found by now. For two people, clothes, scarves, bags, shoes, for nothing. They have not found anything. Now, it's a very fast-flowing river. They were searching the harbour as well. They could have been swept out to sea. There's a lot of different possibilities. It could be that it's just so difficult to find the girls if they have gone into the river. I hope it's not going to be one of those where we never get to find out what's happened to them, especially for their family's sake. I mean, how awful to just never know. 1 minute they're there, poof, the next thing they're gone. But they sent this text to the landlady at 2:00 in the morning. Why? That still seems to me a real, why were they even there at 2:00 in the morning? And even if they were planning on doing that, why at 2:00 in the morning? But maybe because that's when there's not many people around. Maybe the day before, when they went there, they were thinking of it then, but there were just too many people, and they felt like they might have been rescued. So maybe they went at 2:00 in the morning to do it because they felt there would be nobody there to rescue them. Another thing that I just want to mention, which I've mentioned before, but just to remind people, is when this CCTV footage that the police have got, that they definitely haven't released all of it, there is audio footage on there as well, and the police have not released. There's just things that have been said about maybe some screams being heard, but again, not been confirmed really officially. So, you know, and if there were screams, were they even connected, you know, to the disappearance of the girls? So that's things that the police are looking into too as well. So I hope for the sake of the family, there's some news soon, one way or another. A real mystery that, you know, I think people get, especially their attention gets captured by cases that are so mysterious as this. I mean, this is mysterious. You cannot blame people for being curious about this case. When two women disappear, you know, I think people also see it as anyone could disappear like that by the side of the river. I mean, it's quite unusual to be out at 2 o'clock in the morning walking by the side of the river. But, you know, people that live in Aberdeen, for example, they're concerned because we still don't know if there is, even though the police are saying they don't think there are any suspicious circumstances, there are no suspects, there's no foul play as far as they're concerned so far, but they're not putting anything off the table. But until it's found out what's happened, this is going to create a climate of fear in that area, you know, because nobody knows the truth of what's happened. So anyway, I thought I'd just give you that update. I will be back today. Today I'm making this video, it's the 23rd of January. I'll be back later for the sentencing of Axel Rudakabana, the Southport killer, the killer of the 3 girls in Southport. He's going to be sentenced today. And also, I think we're going to find out some more information about the kind of things he was searching online before he committed this terrible act. But anyway, I will be here to cover that, hopefully live as it's happening. Also, just to remind you that today's Thursday, if you're watching this live, and well, it's not live actually, if you're watching this recording at the moment that I release it. And tonight is the members live. Every Thursday we have an exclusive members live. I've got some really big news tonight. So something that's happened, and I want to talk it over with you and see what you think. So please tune into that. If you're a member, if you're not a member, consider becoming a member. But most importantly, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for updates on this case or any of the other cases that we're covering. Please remember to press the notifications bell so that you get a notification when new information comes out. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, may your God go with you, and let's hope and pray that there's some resolution for these girls and their families soon. Bye.